afraid. Be very afraid.
That idea of the circus clown has always freaked me out. Not the Joker. I've always been cool with the Joker. The Joker, anyone can be dressed like the Joker. I'm fine. Circus clowns, anything like that? No.
Except for Diddy. Diddy dressed as
Oh,
the Joker
no.
for one
That
Halloween.
was scary.
Do you remember that
That
video?
was scary.
Yeah, that was scary.
That comes
scary.
up as like best Joker performances. I'm like, this guy was he
No.
was real. This is real.
Yeah, it's a real life thing.
Same thing.
So you're freaked out by the happy, benevolent clowns, but you're super into the malevolent, evil clowns. Is what you're
Listen,
telling me.
I love the
Makes
Joker.
sense.
I love Tim Curry's Pennywise. I like Bill Skarsgård, but Tim
Still-
Curry, but he's not even a clown. He's an alien from another dimension.
Are we? Well, I drove by a clown once who was driving in a car down the interstate.
Was it a small
and
car?
I was like three of us. No, it wasn't a clown car, unfortunately. And there was three of us in the car, and we slowed down to see if like we were hallucinating or not. And when we got up, when he came up to pass, he knew what we were doing, and he was like, put to the side, and we lost it. We almost crashed. It was so funny, but he was terrifying for sure. I was like, oh my God, and he was just a regular clown, like happy-go-lucky clown guy.
Was it
So I've never been a big fan.
was it Bobcat Goldthwait? I'm trying to think of the name of the movie.
Goldthwait.
Goldthwait. What's the name of the movie?
Swing and a miss, Ryan.
I know. I'm still continuing though.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, it's not Wet Hot American Summer. Oh no, he's not a clown in that.
No,
movie.
he was a clown in something. Was it Stitches or Quick Change? Or
It was on my list, but I took it off because I was like, I can't.
Bobcat clown shakes the clown.
Shakes the
Just says
clown.
Shakes the clown.
So
Shakes the
good.
clown.
Yikes.
God, look at him with his current goatee. Well, maybe not current. He's probably old as shit compared to this picture, but he looks pretty old in the picture. He looks like Howie Mandel in this picture.
Best performance from him is Police Academy 2 or 3.
Oh
depending.
yeah.
Have you seen any of the movies he's directed?
No.
Oh,
I wouldn't
guys.
say
Maybe I
that.
just didn't know.
I think I've seen one.
Nah, probably not. They're smaller. The two that come to mind quickest are God Bless America and Willow Creek.
Willow Creek.
Okay.
Yep.
No recollecting.
Willow Creek is probably my favorite found footage movie,
Oh.
which is going a long way because I don't like found footage movies very much. So if
No.
you make one that I like, you did something right.
Yeah.
It's essentially two people hiking and they stumble upon Bigfoot.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Very cool.
That's why it's your favorite.
right.
I was going to say VHS because VHS
So
is a
wait.
good one too.
We're going to circle back from
VHS is
Bobcat
fun.
and VHS real quick to let the listeners know we are doing Clown in a Cornfield this week.
Yes.
You
Yes.
weirdos out there who like movies and such that are scary-ish. This one's that.
Yes.
And it's
Yep.
got a great opening, this movie, too. But before we get into all that, John's got something evil to aggravate me. What do you got, John?
It's not evil.
Oh, we're going back to the real or fake movie.
Oh, cool. I like this one.
And our theme tonight is Cornfields.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay.
So some of these are real movies centered around cornfields, and some of them are completely made up.
Okay.
All right.
Start you with this one. Scarecrows. Bank robbers parachute out of a plane a la DB Cooper
Real.
and land in a cornfield where they
It
run
is.
into murderous scarecrows.
It's real.
It's got to be real. It's real.
It's
I-
real.
It is real.
good
That's
movie.
too good.
You never seen
Yeah,
Scarecrows?
No.
Oh, it's so
I just
good.
love DB Cooper, too. DB Cooper's like everything I want to be. Hopefully he lived.
That movie creeped me
I'm
out.
taking the money, motherfucker. And he jumps out of the plane. Or the cocaine. What did he jump out with? Money or cocaine? Or both?
Cash.
It was cash, baby.
Cash.
Cold hard
Cash,
cash.
man.
What's movie number 2? Polar Seltzer.
Movie
everybody.
number 2. Slash. A rock band gets stuck on a farm while visiting family, only to then be stalked by a serial killer.
Real. That was really loud. I'm sorry. Real.
I feel like Slash would sue them. So fake.
That is a real movie.
God damn it. Slash, get on suing. Sue them.
Don't sue him. That's on my list. I
Uh,
have heard of that film. I want to see that.
Ryan cheats.
all
He
right.
keeps up with movies.
I'm sorry.
Fields. Movie 3, Fields of the Forgotten.
Nah.
A widower, plagued by ghosts of his past, attempts to keep the family farm alive and hide a terrible secret.
Fake. I'm gonna go fake.
Fake.
Good job,
Oh,
guys.
okay. You know what? I thought you were gonna be like, it's real. It's like Field of Dreams.
One of these weeks he's gonna do like all real ones, and we're just gonna be twisting.
This one's fake. No, it's real, guys.
Okay. Movie 4. Ryan is perfect so far, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect 10. Like Bo with Derek.
Movie 4.
I hate you.
Maze of Shadows.
Oh, maze, get it? Like corn,
Yep.
like maize. Maze.
A group of friends on a Halloween road trip stop at Nebraska's largest corn maze. They quickly find themselves hopelessly lost and hunted by an ancient evil.
So the smart money is to go opposite what Ryan says, so I could catch up. Because we have one left after this, right?
No, no.
No, I did 10. I did 10.
Oh, you did 10? All right, now.
Sorry,
did
my-
10.
I think this one is fake.
I'm gonna go fake with you.
Maze of Shadows.
It is fake.
All right.
Let's do.
He's like, let me choose a harder one right now.
No, I'm just trying to randomize them a little bit. Dark Harvest.
Oh, well, I read the book.
Yeah.
Yep. The annual rite of passage of a small Midwestern town, Sawtooth Jack rises
Is it a
from the
movie?
cornfield, and local
Real,
teenagers
John.
must survive the night to win.
Real.
I like this book.
I couldn't remember if you had read that or not.
I think it's behind me somewhere.
I remember the
Over here.
movie. I do remember the movie.
Now I don't. So now I don't remember if you suggested it to me, and that's why I read
I think
it.
I did. It's Norman
Yeah.
Patridge, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Where are you, you bastard?
Oh, on a special update, I finished Cujo finally. The ending was
It's like-
so good.
That was like, I didn't know if we were gonna live to see that. It's around here somewhere, gentlemen. I bought it years ago with like my Halloween. I went nuts and bought like 15 Halloween themed books. Oh, there it is, Norman Patridge. Dark Harvest, right there.
Probably wrong.
Zoom in, everybody. Zoom in. It's right there. Above the new router, by the way. The new router. Giving me trouble. See the little LED?
The thing looks like it's gonna take off.
It might.
I was just watching.
I can feel the Wi-Fi coming out of
I was
it.
just watching the X-Files today. Looks like the ship that crash landed in episode 10, Fallen Angel. That was the episode we
It
were
has been such
watching.
a
That's
bitch.
why.
Such a bitch troubleshooting this thing. But anyway, next movie.
Next, the flood. A terrible storm has flooded a small Iowa town and its cornfields. Worse, the floodwaters were contaminated by toxic chemicals that have spawned giant insects.
That sounds such a good logline too. Synopsis. Logline synopsis. Man. I'm gonna go real. I'm hoping this is a real movie because it's
Fake.
intrigued me.
It is fake.
All right. That was
I wish
that was so
real.
good. So good.
It was a good log line.
I was like, all right, I need to see this.
We're tied now.
That was a
baby.
full-on creation of my brain.
That one
Your
was
brain
good.
is good at creationing. That was nice.
Sometimes. So we have 3 left, I
Figure
believe.
out what that thing is that wafts into his camera. It's never on the final cut. It's just there right now, and it just drives me freaking crazy.
I still don't even
It's
know
like
where
a
we're
little
looking.
whisker.
It's above your mic stand.
To the
Yeah, it looks like a whisker.
to your right.
It's
Or-
on the other
Yep,
side. Yeah,
you're
and then
looking
it's
right
heavy.
at it. You were looking right at it for a moment.
Oh,
it's gone.
He got it.
It's gone.
He got
The
it.
s-
It was a thing.
The spirit is gone.
It was a tiny, tiny white
Be gone,
arrow.
spirit. We're just gonna say it was an evil
Be
spirit.
gone, spirit. Yeah, we solved the mystery after 4 episodes.
Yes. Patreon, guys. mystery.
Alrighty. Do we have 4 left? I think we have 4
I
left.
believe we do, yeah.
Husk.
Ooh.
Husk. A group of friends stranded near a cornfield learn firsthand of this supernatural evil that haunts the field.
gonna say real.
I too am going to say real.
That is a real one. 6-6.
Husk is too good of a name for me to say it's fake.
I gotta work on my poker face. That's what I gotta do.
Okay. This one got Allison earlier, so the
Oh, she's smarter than us.
The Cornfield Pact. A group of
Cornfield
teens
Black.
partying in a cornfield accidentally hack a scarecrow with a scythe, only to discover it was the town drunk dressed for Halloween.
That's
A
so
year
good.
later, someone stalks the teens.
I like how they put stalks in the log line.
I know what you did last summer. Yeah, stalks, maze, a lot of good puns.
I'm gonna go real. I'm gonna take a chance and say real. Again, I like the premise.
I think it's real too, because I think Allison said it was fake.
Nope, Allison thought it was real
Oh, it's
also.
fake?
Oh no!
That is a fake
I
movie.
could have been. I
That
could
is
have
a
been
fake
I-
movie.
because
You
my
could have
intuition
been.
went. My intuition was saying fake.
I feel like there is a movie like
As soon as you
that,
said town
though,
drunk,
where that's a similar premise, right?
I know what you did
Oh,
last summer.
Yeah,
But no, there was.
same movie.
I think there was one where it was like in the Scarecrow, similar. I've seen something like that. It's gonna come to me after the show, probably. But
There might be.
like a creep show.
All right.
Tales from the Crypt.
Number 9. The Cursed Crop. A desperate farmer finds corn seeds that he believes will save his farm, but the corn that sprouts is pure evil.
There you go, fake.
John's freaking poker face right now. I'm gonna go with real.
It is fake.
Yay, Ryan! He's back ahead.
I was just thinking of Roger
back
Corman. I was
ahead.
like, was there a Roger Corman movie that had evil corn?
Roger Cornman.
There is an evil bong,
And our
but not an evil corn.
there is an evil bong. There's a whole bunch of evil bongs. There's like 8
There's-
or 9 of
I-
those now. Yeah.
And there's still 4.
No, there was definitely like an evil bong 666.
Okay.
Because of course it has to be a satanic
Well,
evil
yeah, and
bong.
the bong doesn't
Yeah.
really do any much killing from what I can tell, except for the first
All
2
the other
films.
evils aren't nearly as sexy as satanic evil.
As evil bong or Killjoy.
All right, you guys ready for the movie that ties this or gives Ryan a commanding win?
Ooh, baby.
Dark Night of the Scarecrow. Developmentally disabled Bubba is murdered by a group of men who are all acquitted. Strange accidents soon strike the killers.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Ryan, you got to get it right because I'm going to go the opposite. Go big or go home.
Fake.
Real.
It's real.
Now you fool.
We're quoting,
I'm in good company.
Are we
I
quoting-
appreciate the time.
are we quoting lines from Princess Bride right now?
Yes.
What do you mean?
So clearly, I
Nice
cannot
job.
choose the cup in front of me. All right. All right, John. That was
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I was
Usually they wake me up. That one made me tired.
I was 50-50 on that one.
Those ones are
Think you were
those ones
better.
are fun to build.
Oh, and the last
Yeah,
one.
that's cool.
The last one, because I was like, is it real? And I was like, I don't know.
Is it real or is it fake?
7-7. Good
Cool.
job.
All
guys.
right.
Good job.
It's 7-7. All right. So Clown in a Cornfield. Pretty mainstream new movie that is available on the, what is it, Chiller? No,
Shudder.
it's not Chiller. It's Shudder. Yeah.
Shudder.
It's got some decent, actors that were big-ish
Yep.
once.
Some
Kevin
names.
Durant
Yeah.
and Will Sasso are in it.
That was awesome.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Aaron Abrams has been in stuff, but I've never seen it.
Katie Douglas.
And it's
Carson McCormick.
what is she in? Katie
She's
Douglas
pretty
was
new.
like the first time I ever saw her.
Pretty new.
Yeah.
She was in
I don't think she's been in stuff that I've seen, but she's been in
true crime
a
stuff.
few things. TV mostly, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ginny
She does a good job in the movie.
and Georgia would be the
Mhm.
biggest thing. My wife Jada, she watches Ginny and Georgia all the time, so I get that would be like the biggest thing
Mhm.
I've seen her or recognize her in. should say.
In horror circles, the director might be as big as any of those names. Eli Craig, who also directed Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That makes
Yeah.
sense with the way the movie is now. I see.
Mhm. It's
Cinematography.
definitely spiritually related.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. It's got a great opening. Like I said earlier, it starts out wonderfully. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, pony up. I had Amazon points. I spent like 37 cents renting it. It was awesome, but I think it's $5.99 on Prime
That's not
if you don't
bad.
have Shudder, and it's just a solid watch. It's a good movie. You get it for 48 hours. Definitely do it, and then come back and listen to the episode. Or if you care about don't care about spoilers, listen on, like and subscribe. Bipolar Seltzer for some reason.
There's a twist. It's not completely unforeseeable.
Oh, ooh, double fisting.
Ooh, two fists.
Ooh, 4 fists. R3? Menage a
My
trois?
son drinks them. He pulls them out. He takes 6 sips of it. He leaves them on the table. So I ended up bringing them all to this so that I can finish them all because I hate wasting stuff. Anyway, away from the polar seltzer. So yeah, it's a great slasher.
Yep.
Involving clowns and a cornfield, and it's your quintessential small town, big secret kind of movie.
Yep.
Yes. It's for a modern day slasher, I feel like watching it is like, I'm not going to say it's at the level of a Scream, but for modern audiences, this is a slasher film everyone should go see if you want to go see a good modern day slasher. I was hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, like, Hellfest was trying to do that, and Hellfest is a good slasher film too, but it's too dark. It's too brooding, and it misses the enjoyment of what a slasher film is. And you've been trying to see it since then be made in Hollywood, and Clown in the Cornfield does it phenomenally, and especially in the opening.
Yep.
It's just so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that opening is really solid.
Yes.
You know, it's all the violations of slasher rules rolled up in like 3 minutes. You know, don't do drugs, don't have sex, don't go off alone.
It works out great, and just the running in the cornfield, and just like the questioning, and just friendo, and that music
and
box.
they reveal friendo right away. That's the other cool thing.
Yep.
So before we get deeper, I have a couple reviews to give you guys. We'll start with a 1-star, which I'll get into later because I have another 1-star that will spin into this, because there is a theme in some of these 1-stars. 1-star, plot was predictable. So, mind you, there's no punctuation in this either. So
It tends not.
plot was predictable, storyline was boring, no build up whatsoever. Wish we got to know the main character more, love her as an actress, but this has to be her worst film yet.
I thought she did pretty good, and I feel like real quick her character was like drawn in, like they put a little effort into it. There was effort into it, but it's a 90-minute slasher film. What are you expecting?
If you're going in trying to watch, I don't know, Halloween 4 or like a movie that's legitimately scary, this isn't it. This is fun. This is teenagers getting killed in funny ways and other funny things happening. And the gore's not even that bad when they do die. It's gory.
No. And here's a 5 for you. Good like book. Clown emoji, corn emoji, popcorn emoji, book emoji, blood drop emoji.
Was that
Is this a book?
Yes.
It is. It's a series of young adult.
3 of them.
horror
There's 2
novels.
more.
Interesting.
The sequel, She Goes to College.
Is that why at the end they have the stupid box in the car?
I would
Yeah.
imagine
To allude
so.
to that, because I was like, that's dumb. Why were they leaving that hanging? And then I was expecting
would
something
imagine
to
so.
happen.
Well, the
But
question is,
by the way,
how did the box end up in there? Which we can discuss at the end, closer to the ending. 'Cause I have an idea.
that's another great question, and that was left completely unanswered, which is fine if there's going to be a sequel. I didn't realize it was not a standalone. So okay.
He eventually
So
gets
all
it
right,
told,
well,
too.
let's just we're not going to go play by play through the plot, but we will just give you a little bit about how it begins. Father and daughter move into a town. The town has rituals and secrets and whatnot that are foreign to them. They're supposed to be like podunky, but everybody's in the illest threads, yo. which is bizarre. Um,
Yep.
And they, the quintessential, they do a bunch of stuff to get her in with the fun
Mhm.
crowd that she's gonna be, or the teenage girl, I should say, whose character name is, oh my God,
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yep.
And she links up not with Rust, you fool, with
She
Cole.
meet she meets up with Rust first, who is, sort of
Yeah, he walks her to
portrayed
school.
initially as a, simple backwoods rural kind of guy.
Little white knighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
A
dude.
little white knighty, but a little simple. And, everybody in town warns her about the group of kids she's going to become friends
Yep.
with.
You mean Janet
obviously.
and Ronnie and Matt and Cole?
And Tucker.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is Tucker the
And
other one?
Tucker.
Tucker's
Tucker.
didn't make the list. Oh, yeah,
Tucker.
there's Tucker. My bad, Tucker. I didn't mean to miss you, buddy. So, yeah, there's 5 of them. They steal booze together. They get into trouble together. One of them, who turns out to be gay, is making out with the daughter in the car, and the dad comes and gets mad. And that's fun.
Yep.
And he yells at him. And then this is right when things start to escalate a little bit. Right around when they reveal that the factory burned down and that it was their fault and blah, blah, blah.
Alleged.
And they have a fake friendo, alleged, right? They have a fake
Yeah,
friendo.
So they were cleared of the fire. They were making their little YouTube horror movies and
Yep.
whatever. And like, these are like 21st century bad kids. Like, they're not
Yeah.
really bad kids, though.
No.
Not
Yeah,
by
they-
Gen Z or
they-
Gen X standards.
They do, some of the stereotypical bad kid things, drinking and, partying and pranks. But, if you go with the fire was an accident, they've really not done anything horrible.
No. They were just trying
No, they're
to
fine. They
just having fun.
shooting up some heroin, a little fentanyl in the factory. You know what I mean? Fentanyl in the factory Saturday night. But they really are just fine. They're fine kids. It's just a small town, so they have to have something to bitch about.
Yep.
The world's biggest moth is flying into my screen right now, trying to get in the house.
Is it-
Oh my
is
God,
it
if I
Mothra?
die, that's what got me. It's about as big as my hand.
You're going to hear in the
It's big as
background.
big. I can hear it.
Godzilla.
But anyway, it disappeared back into the darkness. That's good. So anyway, she settles in. They warn her. The sheriff, who's played by Dunn, warns her, and they just smoothly ignore it. It's all very predictable, like I said, but it's also enjoyable.
Yes.
And Cole's dad is the town mayor, I think.
Yes.
And they're all preparing for this thing called Founders Day. Yay. Now we're like caught up to where the action starts, where people start to die.
Well, even right before Founders Day, we lose old Tucker.
Yeah.
Tucker dies first.
Yep. And it's
Which, fulfills the slasher stereotype.
Yep. and it,
Oh yeah, because Tucker's an African American. For those of you who don't understand what John's saying right now.
beforehand, Quinn also notices there's a friendo stalking them through the video because she
Yes.
pauses it.
Yeah, that's where things get real.
Yep.
That's where things get
Yes.
real.
And
So
Yes.
Tucker's death was rough too. He's just playing his drums, just
he was
chilling.
having a nice night,
Mhm.
a nice evening.
I mean, Matt's is the worst for me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
brutal.
You
God.
benching with,
yeah,
and
he's
then
got-
the salt blade on there.
But
Done.
beforehand, it's ironic that he engulfs the friendo float in flames before that happens. So it seems like
Yes.
something
Yes.
happens beforehand where they're taunting friendo that leads to their death by friendo.
Yeah,
Yeah, and at this point, you have every reason to believe that this is a supernatural force that's doing
Yes. And I was
And I'm
gonna-
actually kind of glad it turns out it wasn't.
this. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
Because that would have made the movie kind of lame. It would have taken itself too seriously at that point if they made it an entity.
I was getting Are You Afraid of the Dark vibes when seeing the trailer for the first time and seeing the clown. I was like, okay, because there is an episode like that with the clown spirit, Zebo. But I do like that
Zebo
twist.
Instead of Friendo.
Instead of Friendo, Zebo. But I do like that twist, which we'll get to. But Matt's death, though, it
Mhm.
questions me whether I want to work out or not. But luckily, I use dumbbells, not the bar, because that just no, thank you.
For me, that's got to be one of the worst because you can see it.
Yep.
You can prevent it for a short period of time, but your arms are going to give out. Then he gets helped.
Yeah.
a little push to help it along. But that whole scenario, you're holding it up. You can hold it up for a little while, but you can't hold it forever. And you're not strong enough to move it the rest of the way up. So
Pretty brutal.
He just finished his second
They do that in
set.
the Punisher movie when he puts the bomb in the guy's hand and ties it off.
Yep.
And the guy has to hold it out, and he's like, "You're a strong kid. Let's see how long you can do this." And then he makes it out of the house, and you hear him scream, and then it blows up. That was pretty cool. Isometric workouts are hard, children. They're hard.
brings us to a nice time for a 3.5-star review, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3.5 stars. This one's good. Cornfields were scary. Clowns were scary. Thanks for combining them, you sick freaks. Somewhere in that corn, a clown is learning my name, and I don't like how happy he sounds about it. Watch if you like following clowns into cornfields and popcorn.
See, I gotta agree with that. I have to agree with that because I feel like cornfields have gone 10 times scarier with the idea of a clown there. Like originally you're afraid of the kids, the children in the corn, you
Mhm.
know? Now you gotta worry about clowns and children in the corn.
I mean,
Going into corn mazes and stuff in October is one thing too, but if you ever go into a real cornfield and you're 50 feet in, that is scary.
Yeah.
That is scary because you can't figure out where you are, especially if the corn
Nope.
stalks are 6.5, 7 feet tall. You just can't see. It's horrific.
Mhm.
No, thank you.
But it's very Americana too, because there aren't fields of endless corn in many places of the world. We're a big corn country, America.
America.
Fuck it.
I was waiting for it. It's like if no one's gonna say it. America. Fuck yeah. So do you
So we end up moving through, and
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
I was gonna
going-
say we got
they're going to a party, man. Cole and Quinn sneak off.
Yeah.
Like it's just like poor Glenn, her dad was worrying about her, trying to make sure she's all good. They lost their mom to an OD. Like there's a lot on his shoulders right now. And he had a nervous breakdown and all he wants to do is make sure she's good. No, she sneaks out. They go to a farmhouse.
Teenage daughters do.
Yep. And
Go to a farm party, wondering where their two missing friends are.
that was an awesome scene, by the way, when Matt's head gets, well, first off, someone gets shot with an arrow. I'm forgetting the character who gets shot with the arrow. And they're like, oh, this is fake.
Just it was just some random side woman.
It's just,
Yeah.
they're like, it's fake. And then they get Matt's head thrown. She's like, oh, I got cornstarch on my face. And I don't know if she licks it. And I'm just like, this is so gross, but it's like hilarious at the same
Yeah.
time.
She doesn't lick it, but there's viscosity checks and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then you get 500 friendos
Yep.
coming out of the cornfield.
Mhm. And then you get the moment where they realize, oh, this isn't part of our game anymore.
Yeah.
Someone's are trying to kill us.
There's a lot of them. And that's what's also a big twist in the viewer perception as well, because friendos, and then you're
Mhm.
sort of definitely positive that this isn't, an entity at that point, and it all switches over to small town, big secret, and
Yep.
we run from friendos. And this part of the movie this next 25 minutes is a lot of fun. It's just a good time. You're getting friendos getting shot. You're getting friendos with chainsaws chasing them. They're held up in a shed for a while.
Yep.
Given ample opportunity to figure out an escape plan. They Shawshank Redemption themselves out of there. Yeah, it's just fun times. The whole part of it.
you get the revelation that Rust and Cole were lovers.
Now Rust is jilted. He's a little jilted.
A little.
A little. It flows though, and that's a good thing. It's just like it's good that they're including everything like that because that's what it should be. Everything should be included, and it just flows great with the story, and it makes sense. And it makes sense because the distance with his father, kind of with his friends, with Quinn, like he's got this secret, and you kind of feel for him. You're like, man, like you can see him holding back, and then when Russ comes in, it's like, all right, all clear, and they kick ass. But we also forgot how Ronnie got chopped down with the chainsaw. I'm just saying. It's a good
Yep.
scene.
I
And then
yeah.
I was gonna say the
But
pitchfork
from the
scene.
moment that girl walks out with the arrow in her chest on, the movie doesn't slow down until the end. It's just
No.
nonstop.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, you
Agreed. It's just mayhem.
get Ronnie getting chainsawed, you get Cole getting arrested and nobody else. And
Yep.
then
Which
you
was
wind up in
very
the farmhouse.
interesting.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yep,
and
you wind
in
up
that
in the
moment, you
farmhouse, and it was a trap.
Yep.
Farmhouse was a trap. Because there's
It's
a
a trap.
friendo passed out in the farmhouse. Well, they thought he was dead. And then
Mhm.
that's how we lose Blondie. What's Blondie's name? That's how we lose Janet.
Janet. Yep.
Damn it,
With
Janet.
the pitchfork. Damn it, Janet.
Yeah, she.
No
That
drinking
part's
footer.
that death is epic because they die next to each other. The friendo and Janet both
Mhm.
get pitchforked,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," and she's like so annoyed, and then
Mhm.
they die. After that, we just get Quinn. Basically, is very much established as a chosen one. We assumed Cole is as well because he got spirited away for the rest of them to die around
Mhm.
Quinn.
At the moment that Cole gets arrested, you sort of think one of two things. He's either involved in the plot,
That was my thought.
or he's being taken for another reason, a more nefarious reason. And it is the more nefarious reason.
I'll say this. I was going with the nefarious reason just because Mayor Hill makes a comment earlier in the film where he disowns his son. And it's like he's mentioning how he burned down the factory, but I don't think he can accept who his son is. And that's sad. And I think that's why he's just trying to
Mhm.
get rid of it. And also, it leads to like this is actually like something they've been doing for years, getting rid of the bad kids for years. Like they did in the
Yes.
90s, they did it I think in the 60s they mentioned. I think with the hippies, those
Yes.
hippies.
Yeah, the hippies and the hobos.
Yep, that was the
Anybody who would
30s.
come into town, they would get rid of undesirables.
Yep. Any undesirable is gonna get killed by friendo in this town.
Not a
And
good friend.
this group of friends is the current group that needs to be culled from the herd.
So messed up.
And the friendos are they're dropping like flies as well, by the way, until we end
Yep.
up with Quinn
Oh,
getting,
yeah.
because she can't drive. First off, they in the house, one of the best scenes in the movie. They in the house, they have a rotary telephone, and the girls can't call 911 for help because they don't know how to use it, which is phenomenal. A little
Uh-huh.
jab at Gen Z.
I was
It's
just-
really funny.
That's just
And then
Yep.
Quinn can't get away when she gets the keys because she gets in the truck and the truck is stick.
and she wished
That
she learned.
didn't pay attention to Dad when he tried to cheat and
Mhm.
teach her.
Yep.
Which is a good time before we get into the climax of this movie for a 1.5-star review.
Oh, yay.
This is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. Like straight to DVD bad. And probably worst clown movie I've ever seen. Terrible acting.
From the clowns?
I think just in general, terrible acting.
People who are
I
doing
mean,
this
That's
are
just-
not acknowledging the flippant intentions of the movie. It is meant
Yeah.
to be silly.
Yeah, just wait. I have a 1-star that we're going to have to
Gonna hit that up soon.
unpack at some point, too. I'll save that for the
Well,
very
we're getting up to the point where I have a bone to pick with you two.
What?
So
What happened?
they get, yeah, it's coming. Don't you worry. So we get to the factory where Quinn is being held,
was no
held
dogs.
against her will. Cole is they've got a noose around him. There's a lot of pageantry around Cole. He's standing on a car. They've got a noose around his neck and
Yeah.
they're gonna hang him, and it's all very dumb. Quinn, he's left alive to be brought to the factory so she can be killed, which is also kind of dumb because why?
Yep.
It's not like a ritual.
It's a flaw in the plan. They want to make Cole's death look like the end of a murder spree suicide.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So then you guys said there's a twist. And I was waiting for the twist while I was watching it. And there's no twist.
The
Well, I mean, the
very
twist
the
is
friendos.
the twist is the
Yeah, that's the
friendos.
twist.
That's the twist.
Is that who it is? It's not a huge
No.
twist, but it's the twist from, oh, these aren't supernatural clowns. This is the elders of the town who they've sort of indicated throughout the movie are a little off.
And then I
They're a
want
little off.
you get the waitress is a little weird when you meet her. The teacher's a
Yep.
dick.
Yeah, it tends to be the
The
case.
sheriff is kind of a
he's 50-50. Yeah,
douche.
it's Will Sasso. I feel though, if I want to rewatch
Sweetheart.
it, because I feel like when you watch it initially, you don't notice. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
you can call me
No, that's a big
sweetheart. Don't
thing.
call me Shirley.
That's a big like woke thing. Not woke. I don't want to
Mhm.
use a word that people put negative or positive spins on today.
Oh no,
But it's
this
like a
is
very contemporary thing.
do it because this will tie into the last review I want to get to.
Oh,
Oh.
because that sweetheart thing is something that women, especially younger women, hate that older men do. They'll walk into a hardware store, there'll be a pretty little thing in there that's at the register or
Mhm.
whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, there's a smile," or "Oh, thanks, sweetheart." And they do that like they
Mhm.
really lay it on because they're old. They can be like a little creepy about it. And the chicks in the Gen Z generation are very vocal about it. They do not like. They probably don't like being called chicks either. Apologies, canceled.
No.
But they don't. And so they lay on that in this movie heavily
Yes.
with
Mhm.
Sasso to kind of highlight that
Mhm.
point. There's
Yep.
the generational thing is going on because of the driving stick, rotary phone, this like it's kind of a theme, or maybe a
Mhm.
motif. I don't know.
Mhm.
No,
So
you're right.
I'm gonna read you this 1 star that's gonna really tie into that. Embarrassingly bad. Trying too hard to have a deeper meaning. Really poor acting and predictable plot points. And this review is the tamest of some of those that I found. There's one on Google reviews that's just outrageous. People have somehow, in their negative reviews, attached a woke agenda to Clown in a Cornfield.
I don't really see that.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
That
Oh, because two guys kiss. Maybe that's it.
two guys kiss, don't call me sweetheart. The villains are the town elders, which they're now assuming implies that they're also conservatives and that this is rebellion against conservative values. But
Yeah.
like none of that is in this movie.
No, it's not. It's not there. You can make
If
the leap
if
pretty
you're
easily, though, that they're definitely
The
probably.
not
the town the
yeah,
ta
yeah, but like if you're watching Clown in a Cornfield and you're walking away with political opinions about anything that happened in there, you've kind of missed out. Like
yeah.
They're not going
this
hard
is a
at the very
this
least.
is a fun movie. They're not trying to hit you over the head. In fact, you can argue, especially with the beginning, it's a return to the 80s
Yes.
morals of slasher
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
That these are, and really even the heart of the whole movie, these are bad Gen Z millennial kids doing bad things getting punished for it.
Yes.
And as with all of the 80s slashes where you could make those moral arguments, the end has to be that the people committing the crimes get punished too. Or
Yeah.
else
Yep.
you don't fulfill your moralistic desires.
It's true.
The movie really isn't about anything other than it's just a slasher, and it's made
Yeah.
for a generation that isn't where these people are from.
Mhm.
So these people who are reviewing are old timers, and I meet a lot of them when
Yes.
I do book signings and stuff like that at Chiller and everything, and I love them to death. But they do have a certain expectation for movies, and change is hard.
Yes.
When your
Mhm.
favorite genres are churning out and they're not tailored for you anymore, they're tailored for another
Mhm.
generation, you're gonna have a hard time with it. And you
Mhm.
need to just not get online and bitch about it
Yeah.
and just kind
And-
of hope that somebody does like another. I mean, what came out recently that was tailored to them? Nosferatu
Yep.
was
Mhm.
definitely tailored to an older crowd, and
No, because there's male nudity in that.
that's
Wow.
fine.
Yeah, I'm fine
That's
with it.
fine.
Those conservative, that group doesn't like that.
Well,
Oh,
well, I'm not talking about conservatives. I'm talking about just older horror fans.
Oh, I mean, older horror fans aren't going to love male nudity either. They grew up on
Boobies,
boobies.
yeah.
Boobies.
true.
Yeah, is that why 28 years later there's
Every-
so much dong? The dongage.
Too much done.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely that plays into the criticism of that too.
Yeah, I mean the close-ups but I feel like though they input like right when the film starts, they show the audience that this town is stuck in the past. The designs of the buildings,
Yes.
the small town feel. Like they're like at least
Yes.
not like too far in the past, like I would say late 80s, early 90s. And they haven't evolved and they like their small town. And it's shown right in the
I mean,
beginning. So that's why
the
I'm
movie-
confused. about
He's
the
hitting
review.
the
The
vape.
movie has
He's hitting the vape pretty hard in the factory. That it's I was
Mhm.
like, all right, it's modern. This is modern.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
At least there was no
But the
rape.
movie
Wonder
has
if
that
it's-
80s.
Yeah, it does
It
have
is a
the
very
feel.
80s movie.
Yeah.
Well, they do what they can to isolate them. Oh, I'm not getting
Mhm.
any service in here. God dang it! And they
Yeah.
like they make
Yeah.
that big fuss out of that and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you ever drive
This whole
through
barn is a dead
farmland,
zone.
Mhm.
yeah, if you
Yep.
ever drive through a farmland, you'll know sometimes you have 2 bars of LTE. And for some reason that doesn't work. But back in the day, that was like laser, lightning fast. I mean, but anyway, so the movie is what it is, and it's also decently enjoyable. If you do want to watch it, go into it with that idea. Don't let yourself be swayed by any of this stupid stuff. It's a good time, and that's what movies are. They're meant to be a good time.
Mhm.
That's
They're-
that.
yeah,
Especially
Clown in a Cornfield is exactly what the title tells you it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
There's
if
no
you want,
woke
if you
agenda
want to
for
read
this.
further into that, you're just taking away your own enjoyment.
Which, real quick, we got to cover the ending of Clown in the Cornfield too.
Yes, we do.
Before we go anywhere.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, we
Well,
can.
I'm gonna say, Glenn. He wakes up. He finds Quinn missing. He's like, son of a bitch. He's okay with it. Finds her, crashes through the barn, causes a whole commotion, gets into a fight with Mayor Hill, saves Cole, and Quinn is going one-on-one with the sheriff, Will Sasso, Curly from the Three Stooges, Matt TV, whichever we're gonna call him. And I would say this is one of my favorite deaths. Is she puts the kettle prod right in his throat and electrocutes
Yeah, that
him.
was pretty.
And
That was good.
him just being such a comedy genius, I was like watching it. I'm like, he's gonna do something real stupid, and him doing the flailing and shit. I was just like Mad TV, so I couldn't help but laugh while his death was happening. But it's such a good, so
Mhm.
good. I'm happy you guys
Yeah.
agree with me on that
And
one.
in that scene, I love that one. Yeah, that's
It was a
one
good
of the
one.
best.
Probably the best one in the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah,
And there's some pretty good deaths in the movie. Kevin Durand too, fighting the dad. Kevin Durand, if you guys don't remember, he's the Blob
yes he is.
in X-Men Origins, right? Wolverine.
I don't like that
Yeah,
name.
he plays the Blob. He also plays Gabriel in Legion, which was a movie that I really wanted to love. I really wish they made that movie a little bit better. It was still pretty good, but I wish they made it better, and I wish they followed up on the sequel that never came. He's in a few other things.
He was in The Strain.
Yep.
Yes, The
Yes, he
Strain.
was.
That's right. He's a good actor. He was around a lot more 10 years ago, but he's a good actor.
Yeah.
He was big
He-
jacked
Don't
guy.
forget,
Yeah, he pops up now in roles like this and smaller roles in smaller movies. But it's always fun to see him pop up.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I have to throw
And
out Smoking
he's
Aces
dressed
out
as a
there.
clown, too. He's dressed
Oh,
as a
yeah,
clown, and he
he-
does the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker lick.
Yes, his clown costume is not Frendo.
No, it is not.
But it's good though.
He's doing the
His
lick.
is very Joker-esque.
Uh-huh.
I think that was his
Which is fine.
audition tape.
And you get one last revelation at the end there, too, that the kids had nothing to do with the fire.
Right,
at
it
the
was
factory.
him for the insurance
He
money.
At the fire for the insurance
Very
money.
Scooby-Doo
Yes.
villain.
Made it suspicious enough that the kids could get blamed for it even being cleared.
Yep. It's just, and then they've been doing this for a long time. All the friendos have now been dead-owed, except for the mayor, who's still
Mhm.
trying to win. And then Cole is like hanging and then not hanging and then hanging. And I forget how the mayor dies. How does he get killed?
He escapes,
He escapes,
which
yeah.
leads to me thinking
Yeah.
he's the one
That
who
he must have
puts.
been one of the car.
Mhm.
He
Yep.
has to put the friendo in the car.
Yeah, it's got to
A
be.
year. Though for a year, eventually, I without reading the books, I would imagine he's does something to draw Quinn back to
Yeah.
town.
If they let him live, that's got to be why.
So,
Mhm.
and you are 100% right because I read a little bit of the synopsis for the second one,
Ooh, 100%.
and the third one is the cult of Friendo. So I'm kind of curious to see if they go forward with the second and third, because
I'm sure they will. It made money.
I
Yeah,
absolutely.
this did pretty
I
well.
mean, that's Clown in a Cornfield, guys. And like
Oh.
we said, it's your solid above average, good time movie. It's a good watch.
Yes, it is.
I enjoyed it. I had to stop with 30 minutes left because I was literally going cross-eyed and falling asleep. So I finished it the day after, fresh, and it was just good. I was looking forward to finishing it, which is, I can tell that's my metric because I'm getting older now.
That's good.
And if I'm not invested in something, it's a chore.
Yep.
I'm like, this was good. So I hope you guys watch it. I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't,
Watch it.
Definitely. I would say I would put this in the almost 4.5 out of 5 range for me. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I would have to differentiate between a scary movie and a
Mhm.
horror movie like this, because if I'm like going to try to put this up against some of the great scary horror films, I can't have it be a
Mhm.
4. I just can't. I need it to be like a 3 to 3.5. But
Yep.
if it's just, we're talking about like just campy slashers or whatever, absolutely 4.5 fits the bill. Like Scream, like movies like Scream, this is up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It isn't Scream,
No,
but it's up there.
that's a 5 out
No.
of 5, sir. It's a 5 out
Yeah,
of 5.
agreed.
I would give 4 out of 5 for Clown of Cornfield.
4.75
4.75
Four,
on the Frichter
first
scale.
screen.
four,
First screen.
what's your rating on Halloween, sir? You know what? Let's not get into that. We gotta get into some top
Halloween.
fives.
Halloween is a 5.
Yeah, we
buddy.
do have to get into some top 5s.
5 out of
everybody. Yeah,
5.
Halloween is a hard 5, platinum 5.
Which I'm gonna.
Anyway,
They're coming out with a game. I'm gonna say it next year. It's if you played Gun's version of Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They're coming out with a Halloween game next year.
James Gunn?
No, not James Gunn. The developer is called
Oh, I
Gunn.
was like, what?
No. James
Oh,
Gunn's
okay.
he's
DC.
DC.
production company?
No, they're coming out with a Halloween. It's gonna be multiplayer, so I'm presuming you'll play as Michael, hunting down victims, or you'll play the victims. Hopefully, Laurie Strode and Jamie
Ooh,
Lloyd.
that'll scratch the itch.
You know, and then they have
down near victims.
they have a single player mode too, which they can do an avenue on. And we were talking about it. They did a Friday the 13th single player mode, but it didn't really work well. But maybe this time.
Mhm.
So kudos for Halloween fans out there.
Yeah, I mean, they've had 8+ years to get that functioning better than they did with the Friday the 13th game. So you would hope.
Yes. TCM wasn't bad, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's just if you don't play it a lot, you're gonna get wrecked. But it's easy to play as Leatherface though. That's the biggest benefit.
All right. Let's get into some top 5s, boys.
All right. Top 5 this week. I'm going with top 5 evil clowns in horror films, and I'm gonna make a crazy mention right now. Number 6 bonus from Seinfeld. It's Crazy Joe Davola. He's just creepy, and I know he's looking for Kramer still. Just be wary. But my real number 5, we're gonna start it off. I mentioned it earlier. Growing up, I was a big fan of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Got me also into horror, and it is the episode of The Tale Laughing in the Dark, which features Zebo the Clown. Basically, the idea of Are You Afraid of the Dark is a group of kids, the Midnight Society, get together and they tell stories around a campfire. And this one's
I remember this one.
yeah, this one doesn't hold up today for today's standards, but
Almost none of them do.
no, it was cringy watching it. I was watching with Jada. She was like, "This is rough," but the premise is still there, and it's about a kid named Josh who's kind of like not afraid, and he steals Zebo's nose, who's a cursed clown who died in this funhouse, and he gets haunted by Zebo until he has to return the nose. A lot of popcorn flying, a lot of cigar smoke, just a lot of stuff that would make you like feel like goosebumps, especially if you were home alone or like that dark hallway, especially after watching Are You Afraid of the Dark, which leads to a number 4, which more modern television show, American Horror Story, Freak Show, Twisty the Clown.
Yep.
I
like that one.
It's such a sad story for the character, because you initially see him and you're creeped out, and then you hear his backstory and you're like, man. And the actor who plays him, John Carroll Lynch, he was also in The Founder with Michael Keaton, which is about McDonald's.
Yep, I love that.
It's a good film. It leads me to my number 3, which big stand-up actor put his heart and soul into it. John Leguizamo as the clown in Spawn. If people have not seen Spawn,
The Violator.
Hey, listen.
I'm not the Vindicator or
Listen.
the Barbinator. I'm the Violator.
I was such a Spawn
That was
fan.
a good effort in a doomed movie.
Yes.
The CGI was so freaking cursed.
But as a kid, seeing the Violator come to life, I was very upset that well, they did the splitting pretty well, how he does it, but in the
We used to
comic,
have to steal the Spawn comics. We would try to steal the Heavy Metal and Spawn comics when we were kids. John knows where I tried to get them from. There's another place, Starbase. Starbase would give them to us. They would actually sell them to us because they didn't care. But we weren't allowed to ride our bikes out there. It was a dangerous road.
was it because
So
they had an age
we'd go and try
restriction
to lift them.
on Spawn?
Yeah, you're supposed to be 18 plus. Heavy Metal, Spawn, all of them. He put them next to the nudie mags.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they were all back there by the nudie mags. It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he
I
did.
want to see one person just pick up a thing, and he's picking up a Playboy, he picks up a Spawn. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" Just
It
no
was wild, man.
centerfold.
But I needed those Spawn comics. And then I'd get like issue 17, so I'd have no context whatsoever.
Spawn's so
Mhm.
good. If you haven't read it, read the comic book and and watch the HBO show. And watch the movie.
Yeah.
Well, if you want a good fun time, watch the movie. But
Yeah.
leads to a number 2. It's a good film. The clown in it does creep me out. They've made fun of it in other movies too.
Your number one better not be Pennywise.
So they've made fun of this movie so many times. Um, especially in Scary Movie 2. And that is screenplay by Steven Spielberg, story by Steven Spielberg, directed by Toby Hooper. That is Poltergeist with Craig T. Nelson, not Powers Booth, Craig T. Nelson. Film focuses on a
Nice.
suburban family,
Coach.
Coach, whose home is invaded by malevolent ghosts that abduct their youngest daughter. It's a creepy film. The clown in the film is creepy, though it created a funny scene in Scary Movie 2.
The midget lady's the creepiest part of
It's-
that movie.
I
Yeah, she's whenever she's in something, I'm like,
I was fine with her.
I hate it.
I was freaked out more about the clown, as well as when the skeletons come up, realizing that those are actual dead people, like real skeletons in there. Just, yeah, and not telling the actors before they jumped in. Like, ballsy move, Toby.
Wild.
Ballsy move. And my
Wild.
number 1 is not Pennywise, sir. It is not it. We've talked about Skarsgård too many times, and I would have loved to talk about Tim Curry. Love Tim Curry.
This makes me excited.
Still
It
alive.
is, yes.
Still alive,
And
everybody,
he was
still alive.
Gomez Adams, by the way, in Adams Family Values. I remembered today. There's clips on YouTube, but it is
Yeah.
1988's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Love that film.
Yes.
Love it.
I was hoping you
Nice.
would do this with
Nice.
the best parts of that movie are they live rent free in my
The
head.
best
When they're cotton candied
yep.
up with the straws, you're sucking the blood out of them.
I always remember the John Vernon scene. He makes him a puppet. It's so
How did they get
So good.
I want to know how they made those faces so scary and perfect back then. Because to this day, I feel like they couldn't do it right.
No. And
Mhm.
even if I don't know if their sequel is in limbo or developer hell, it'd be interesting to see what the updated versions of the clowns would look like. Because they have to create new clowns. The other
Yeah.
clowns are gone. So
That was a special effects heavy movie too for the time. So today it could really thrive if they did it right.
oh yeah. And it had a video game, too, multiplayer video game, funny enough, on it, which I don't think did so well. I don't know, but pretty cool concept.
Oh, yeah. Forgot all
Yeah.
about that.
Multiplayer chaos. You're either clowns or survivors. But who wants to play the survivor when you can turn someone into a balloon animal? But I gotta hear John's top 5. I'm
Absolutely.
curious. What did you?
Well,
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
time.
I'm going to give you a bonus clown.
Ooh, bonus clown.
Pennywise. No.
Nah, another terrifying.
Art the clown?
Who is it gonna be?
Nope, not Art either. I'm
Not
going to
Art?
give you the clown from Zombieland.
Oh, fair on
Oh,
that.
nice.
Fair on that.
Okay.
Columbus's big fear is
Clowns.
clowns, and he has to face a clown at the end to save his
That would have
girl.
been great.
That's a good
That
one.
is good. All right, Killer Clowns number
Honorable
2.
mention.
Zombie. So
All right.
7, top 7.
Top 7. All right, John.
So this was almost going to be my game for you guys. I was going to try to
okay.
come up with some movies to match this, but instead, based on a title like Clown in a Cornfield that tells you exactly what you're getting into, I went with 5 other movies that have very little nuance in their titles that
Oh,
are telling
cool.
you exactly what you're getting. So my number 5, Psychos in Love.
Okay.
Nice.
But wait, a strip club owner and a manicurist bond and fall in love, having bonded over their shared mental illnesses and love of murder. They live happily and bloodily ever after until a cannibal plumber shows up.
Oh, wow. Who would have thunk? All right, there's a bit of a curveball there.
This is a Vinegar Syndrome put this out pretty early
Oh,
on.
okay.
I believe it's made by a guy from Connecticut who made like 2 or 3 movies about this level. Psychos in Love is so much fun, which will bring me to 4. Hobo with a Shotgun.
That's a good movie,
Nice.
though. And good
Mhm.
trailer.
Again, tells you exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
A homeless man turned vigilante takes out his rage on the scum of the city. From drug dealers to corrupt cops, he dispenses justice with his trusty pump-action shotgun.
Nice.
Starring Rutger Hauer, with an appearance by Rob Wells, who plays Ricky on Trailer Park Boys. And also, I believe it's the female lead is John Dunsworth, who is Leahy on the Trailer Park Boys, daughter. And another guy who has a really small role was on Trailer Park Boys also. So it's got a lot of tie-ins to that.
It's actually an alternate universe of Trailer Park Boys.
Could be the same universe.
Ooh, okay, fair.
Number 3 is probably the godfather of these titled movies like this. Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah, that works.
That's a good one.
I don't think I have to explain very much. Samuel L. Jackson, FBI agent, plane, venomous snakes. I've had enough of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's a good
Yeah.
film, too. That's Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, it
You can't
is.
Just, and it starts in the bathroom stall. That's all I'm going to say.
That's where all the magic starts.
Oh, there was magic.
Always.
Just the wrong type of magic.
The Mile High Club.
I don't know if, as I say, to get back to the piranha, I don't know if there was a pee hole scene in that one.
No. Number 2. Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Okay.
Did they have
it's
a
not
tea
horror.
party in Cell Block 99? Nay.
No, Brawl. This would probably be number 1 if it was a horror movie. Former boxer turned drug runner, played by Vince Vaughn, is sentenced to prison time after a drug deal goes bad. On the outside, a gang has kidnapped his wife and will only release her if he kills another inmate, and the brawl is on. From the time he goes into jail to the end of the movie, it's just Vince Vaughn fighting
This was a
dudes.
direct-to-DVD movie I saw at Walmart, and I was curious about it. It is worth the watch. Okay,
Oh.
I'm sold.
Yeah, so you also have Jennifer Carpenter as the
Okay.
wife, Don Johnson as the
Okay.
warden, and it's written and directed by S. Craig Zahler, who did Bone Tomahawk.
Okay,
Yeah. It's another gritty
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah, it is.
So you know the level of grit you're getting. He also used to write for I think Metal Maniacs.
That's cool.
A heavy metal
Okay.
magazine.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
All right.
And then my number 1 is Wolf Cop.
Oh,
Wolf.
nice. Teen
Wolf
Wolf Cop would have been better.
It's the third film in that series.
Yeah.
An alcoholic police officer named Lou Giroux, and Giroux is werewolf in French, who has been turned into a werewolf, must stop an evil plan before he is sacrificed by the town's elite in furtherance of their scheme to control the town.
All right.
It sounds good, actually.
On the nose. 5 of them.
Wolf
On the
Cop.
Right on
nose.
the schnozola. All right, everybody. That was Clown in a Cornfield. If you haven't seen it, we ruined it for you. Haha. But if you did see it, I hope you enjoyed our thoughts on the movie.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
And if you listen to us a minute and a half or so in and paused and went and watched it, you'll be very happy.
And don't
now.
forget,
Yeah, true.
like, subscribe, and watch.
And buy Polar Seltzer. And tell them you bought Polar Seltzer because of us.
Grapefruit.
Because of us.
Grapefruit is one of the best flavors.
Leave them reviews.
We get the Costco bundles, so I'm pigeonholed into 4
Oh,
flavors
hey,
these
this
days.
is the Sam's Club bundle.
There's another future sponsor, Costco. The Kirkland brand. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Be very afraid.